Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. We will get to all those stories in just a minute or two. But first, many of us have been waiting for the first real long stretch of warm, sunny weather all year, and it's finally here. Newswatch 12 meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now live with details. Jeff.
Hey, Justin. Yeah, we're about to rack up 3 really nice days in a row with temperatures in the 70s and lots of sunshine as well. But for today, look at you, Land O'Lakes, 74 degrees, 72 for Eagle River. Still, though, some 60s across parts of central Wisconsin today. That's because the cloud cover was there today. It will not be there tomorrow. Looking outside now, we still have some heat out there currently at 10:01 in the evening, right? It's currently 55 in Antigo, 59 for Wausau, so it's comfortable out there. We'll have low temperatures, mid-40s tonight for lows with lots of clear skies. In fact, here goes really the rain showers and the cloud cover is pretty much out of here. See you later. Behind it, nothing up this direction cloud cover wise. We are in for a few days of really nice weather around here. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies and a bit cool with low temperatures down near 45. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
Well, as weather begins to warm up, many people are looking forward to getting outdoors and getting active while staying socially distant. And that's good news for at least one type of local business. Newswatch 12's Dan Hagan explains.
At the Shawamigan Adventure Company in Minocqua, the owner tells me that social distancing measures due to the coronavirus may have actually helped some parts of his business. Andy Teichmiller is busy, which is unusual for May.
Bike sales have been huge.
And he's been doing a lot of overdue tune-ups.
A lot of people digging out their old bikes that they haven't used in years.
From customers with new attitudes.
And for a lot of them, they come in and they're really excited about getting back into things that maybe they haven't done for a few years.
He says this is indirectly due to COVID-19. People want to stay safe and get out of the house. Evidence shows coronavirus transmission is lower outdoors. Plus, it's easier to social distance while paddling or biking.
It helps, yeah, it definitely helps.
Cullen Smith recently bought a new bike. He's working from home in Harshaw right now and has been enjoying riding nearby trails.
It gets pretty monotonous just sitting inside, staring at a screen all day, so it helps break up the day and clear my mind.
Teichmiller encourages people to make the best of a tough situation and explore the North Woods.
We're very fortunate. We're very lucky to live here. It's an amazing place, so I encourage everybody to go out and play outside.
The coronavirus has disrupted the global supply chain for bikes, while demand is way up, leading to a national bike shortage. So if you're looking to buy a bike, now may be the time. Reporting in Minocqua, Dan Hagan, Newswatch 12.
Today, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers announced a new $1 billion statewide effort to support COVID-19 testing, contact tracing, and buying needed supplies, emergency operations, and resources for local communities across the state. The effort's funded by over $1 billion in federal aid from the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security, or CARES Act. Evers says testing and contact tracing in particular are essential to Wisconsin's efforts to contain the spread of the virus and also keep the economy open. Ever since the Wisconsin Supreme Court struck down Governor Evers' safer at-home order, it's been up to individual counties to make their own rules if they like or guidances related to COVID-19. Oneida County's health department has released among the most detailed plans in the state. Onward Oneida County is a phased reopening plan modeled after Evers' Badger Bounce Back program. It consists of general guidelines, mostly copying WEDC recommendations, though with some changes. County health officials emphasize the new order is not a law, but a set of best practices for people and businesses trying to stay safe.
We felt that guidance would be the best route to go. A lot of people in our area really want to do the right thing, and they want to protect both their employees and their customers. So it is guidance only.
The health department's guidance and guidelines set a looser, though more specific limit on gatherings than the state's plan. At the moment, gatherings of more than 50 people are discouraged. Conlon said that she'll wait about a month before evaluating whether to further loosen those guidelines. Looking at the latest COVID-19 numbers in Wisconsin, DHS reports 198 new confirmed cases today. That's up from yesterday, but still well below the 7-day average. Testing numbers were also relatively low, however, today, so the percent of positive tests jumped back up to about 5%. DHS reports 8 more COVID-19 deaths today as well, bringing the state's total to 467. With all states across the country now at least partially reopened after many closed down their businesses in the battle against COVID-19, the personal finance website Wallet Hub released some new updated rankings today for the states with the fewest remaining restrictions. Wisconsin ranks first in a few major categories. First in the requirement to wear a face mask in public, meaning the least amount of restrictions. Also first in reopening of child care programs. Second in large gathering restrictions, again meaning the loosest. And second in reopening of restaurants and bars. Wisconsin ranks in the middle of the pack, ranking 28th in travel restrictions. COVID-19 hit the hotel business hard. Many people canceling trips and would-be travelers becoming a bit nervous about booking rooms. North Central Wisconsin, no exception. The people who run the Jefferson Street Inn in Wausau say most of their bookings dried up during the first few months of COVID-19. A significant portion of their remaining business was from doctors and nurses traveling from out of state to help with the pandemic response. As they adjust to COVID-19, General Manager Robin Buchholz says they have ramped up the intensity of their cleaning and sanitization.
We're practicing touch-free check-in services. We're practicing the safety issues for our staff, mask, gloves, those types of things.
Customers at the inn will also not be able to reserve a room where someone else stayed in the previous 24 hours, allowing the staff a chance to deep clean every room after each use and make sure that virus droplets don't linger on any surfaces. The U.S. Treasury Department and IRS will start issuing stimulus payments through prepaid debit cards starting next week. Here's a sample. These are in place of paper checks for the roughly 4 million people who don't have direct deposit info on file with the IRS and have not already received their stimulus money. The IRS also announced yesterday they plan to add 3,500 telephone representatives to help answer questions about stimulus payments. With the unemployment rate in the U.S. now topping 14%, Congress is now weighing its next steps on how to help people hurt by the crisis. However, the legislature is split. Republicans say Democrats are wasting money, stopping people from working, while Democrats accuse the White House of forcing workers to choose between their jobs and their health. NBC's Chris Pallone reports.
Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin on the virtual hot seat testifying before the Senate Banking Committee.
You're boosting your Wall Street buddies and you are leaving the American people behind.
It comes as Democrats and Republicans are increasingly divided on what comes next for the ailing economy.
That you're pushing people back into the workplace. There's been no national program to provide worker safety.
Democrats accusing the Trump administration of pushing states to end coronavirus lockdowns and business closings.
How many workers should give their lives to increase the GDP or the Dow Jones by 1,000 points?
Workers should give their lives to do that, Mr. Senator, and I think your characterization is unfair.
The House last week passed a fourth economic aid bill calling for $3 trillion in new relief spending. Senate Republicans say it's a non-starter.
Before we rush out and do another spending bill, we actually let some of this stuff go to work.
Secretary Mnuchin and Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell testified that some government programs designed to distribute relief funds aren't up and running yet. Senators from both parties pushed them to speed up the process.
And we need to make sure the dollars in program quickly find their mark.
Fed Chair Powell has been clear in his belief more spending could help prevent the recession from getting worse.
These are longer-term problems to deal with. I think for now, this very much calls on us to do what we can to support the economy.
Mnuchin warned failure to reopen businesses soon could lead to permanent damage to the economy. He admitted unemployment numbers will likely get worse before rebounding. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Parts of mid-Michigan are dealing with some major flooding tonight. We'll look at the damage there after weather with Jeff right here on News Watch 12.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Welcome to Menominee Casino Resort, where if it's fun, if it's exciting, if it's entertainment, then it's happening right here for you. Menominee Casino Resort and the Thunderbird Complex. There's something for everyone.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Husqvarna provides everything you need to keep your yard looking great all year. Tractors, zero-turns, walk mowers, leaf blowers, trimmers, chainsaws, and more, all at great deals from your local Husqvarna dealers, including a full line of accessories. With each dealer giving you the quality and service you deserve, built to be durable, dependable, easy to operate, and reliable. Visit your local Husqvarna dealers. Fuller Sales and Service, MD Small Engine Repair, Leona Machine Supply, and Central Wisconsin Power Sports.
My 5 minutes of peace. I wonder what goes into this mug.
Well, Marissa, I'm glad you asked.
It starts with the world's finest beans brought fresh from the source.
The beans are roasted in-house to provide fresh roasted flavor.
You can win your own Eagle River Roasters mug.
And a bag of the freshest Northwoods coffee.
At WJFW.com.
Back to you, Marissa.
Welcome to Menominee Casino Resort, where if it's fun, if it's exciting, if it's entertainment, then it's happening right here for you. Menominee Casino Resort and the Thunderbird Complex. There's something for everyone.
All right, if you live by a body of water, step outside right now. The peepers are out. Keep your TV on, though, because we want the rating point. But you can hear the sound out there definitely right now because there are lots of peepers outside right now. Okay, outside today, temperature-wise, look what we did. This is pretty good, right? 70 in Rhinelander, 74 Land O'Lakes, 67 for Anago. So 60s and 70s today. Most of us will do 70s tomorrow, and that's where we are going to hang out for a couple days around here. Out there right now, it's still pretty nice, right? 55 in Anago, near 60 Wisconsin Rapids, in the 60s north and west because they got the most sunshine today. It'll take some time for that to kind of radiate back out in the atmosphere, the heat on the earth right now. Okay, so here we go. Out to the west of us, we have lots of warm air still, some oranges off this direction, and we're building quite a bit of heat out here, and that is going to send little waves of heat our way every couple days or so. So here's the low kind of pulling out of here, but all this yellow and orange, that's warm air, and they'll be flirting with us with some cooler temperatures, most likely on Monday and Tuesday, but then look back on Wednesday next week again. We have warmer temperatures back on the way. Here's that trend for this week. Nothing to complain about here, right? 74 tomorrow, 75 for Thursday, 74 for Friday. So the average is now middle upper 60s. We'll be well above that for this week and for next week. Now, there'll be a couple times in here we're going to see some rainfall. Looking at you probably late Saturday into Sunday. That could hold temperatures back a bit for us over the weekend, but until then, we're looking pretty good. Okay, out there for today, the rain is finally pulling out of here. This thing kind of put a wrench in our plans, right? Remember, it was supposed to be 70 and sunny on Monday. That didn't happen, but today, the sun finally came out, and we're looking at pretty good conditions tonight and tomorrow because we have high pressure building in for us right now, and that's going to stick around for a few days. But then this system out here that does have eyes on us for the weekend, right now it's kind of all over the place and what it's going to do, but it'll probably have a front in the area on Saturday into Sunday that'll at least produce a few cloud cover around here, and then probably some thunderstorms getting in here late Saturday into Sunday. But for now, high pressure in charge. The one issue we have currently is this high pressure is very strong. This low pressure is very strong as well. Between the two, the pressure gradient pushes an east wind into Wisconsin today. We still had gusts near 25 miles per hour earlier, but they're finally dying down now. We'll see a couple gusts tomorrow near 10 to 15 miles per hour, so much better wind-wise as that'll finally die down. And don't forget, it's actual, this week is National Safe Boater Awareness Week as well. Make sure you wear a life jacket out there and follow the rules because lots of boaters come this weekend for Memorial Day weekend. All right, your forecast for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, not as windy, low temperatures down near 45 with a southeast breeze around 5. For tomorrow, All right, so mostly sunny skies and a bit warmer. High temperatures, low, mid-70s. We'll take it with a southeast breeze around 5 miles per hour. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows we're in good shape tomorrow, good shape for Thursday, good shape for Friday. Saturday evening-ish, so we'll probably get some rain showers in here. Certainly more clouds on Saturday. Rain showers on Sunday, followed by a break Monday, and then probably more rain in the forecast for Tuesday and a Wednesday of next week. Justin?
Well, our weather is finally looking up. Check out this aerial video from the Edenville Dam near Midland, Michigan. The dam breached. It failed this evening. People who live nearby have rushed to evacuate. No word yet how many people either have been or will be affected by that. This dam break is just the latest and biggest news in a series of flooding issues this week in parts of Michigan and Ohio. Mark Bullion looks at some of the flooding in central Michigan.
This is the worst flooding I have ever seen in this area. The worst.
Raymond Galvis has lived here in Pine River his entire life. That's a long time, and that's a lot of floods that have kept parts of this small town America community underwater.
Years ago, the wind used to come out of the east and cover the farm with water, and we have since diked it, but this year the dike wasn't tall enough.
And there's plenty of evidence of that. Farm fields, now swamps, driveways, nowhere to be found, and cars slowly reappearing as the water recedes.
We've never really seen something that's been quite this extravagant as far as floods and anything around here.
Just up the road a few miles in Omer, Jake Wooster and his friends overlook the Rifle River, carrying a certain ferocity to it, unlike its usual calm demeanor.
I just hope for a lot of the places that have been impacted and stuff like that, there's ways that we can all help out and, get them back up.
Gladwin County also seeing its fair share of flooding, forcing many to evacuate and stay at shelters, especially those along the Tittabawassee River. So as the waters begin to recede, the cleanup process begins, something that is all too familiar for many in this neck of the woods.
It's the price you pay for living in the low area along the river.
As many businesses across Wisconsin are now beginning to open up, many businesses across northern Michigan are preparing to do the same. Look at the efforts by business owners in Traverse City after the break.
When America needed us to build, we built. Masks, ventilators, shields. When frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're open and ready to serve you. With exciting special offers and deals across the Ford lineup. Stop by a Ford dealership or go online. We've made it safer to shop, easier to buy. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 84 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2019 Ford vehicles.
My name is Sheldon. I'm from Wausau. I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with a deteriorating spine. And finally, I couldn't hardly function no more. So I'm sitting and watching TV and I see Dr. Justin Sherrick come on there. I got right in the car and drove right down to his office. I started treatment that very same day, and that brings us here today. I'm totally pain-free. Can't thank the doctor enough.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Hey Wausau, we're US Cellular and we're here for you. Now with unlimited plans on our strong network with no hidden fees. Which means we're here for Blake.
Welcome to Wausau.
Here for Kim.
Cheers.
Here for Nucci. Here for Randy.
Even me?
Yep, we're here for everyone. Unlimited plans starting at $30 a month with 4 lines, and now get $700 off the latest phones when you switch. Schedule an appointment today. US Cellular. Choose fair.
Coming up on a Wednesday, we're going to learn all about how to make your own butter with some help from Alice in Dairyland.
And we have lots of sunshine and some warmer temperatures heading our way. Of the details of when we'll be in the 70s coming up on your Wednesday.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
Wisconsin officials are working on a host of changes to the absentee voting process. They prepare for a rush of mail-in ballots this November. The State Elections Commission is set to consider a new staff report at a meeting Wednesday that projects nearly 2/3 of all ballots cast in November will come via the mail. The report says the commission is working on installing tracking technology on mail ballots so they don't get lost, and is considering mailing ballot application forms to all voters, as well as improving photo ID uploads. Tom Tiffany officially swore his oath today, serving as the U.S. Congressman for Wisconsin's 7th District, at least until this fall. He said on Twitter, "It's an honor that a dam tender from Minocqua can represent our state. I promise I won't let you down," end quote. Also said he's ready to work with President Trump in Washington. Tiffany won last week's special election against Democrat Tricia Zunker, though both are running in November, this time for the full 2-year term. While many local businesses have either just recently reopened or they're looking to reopen, Northern Michigan businesses are preparing to start welcoming back customers this Friday, though the state has been hit harder than Wisconsin by COVID-19, with about 5,000 deaths, according to state health officials. And while many of those are in the Detroit area, Brittany Beauty spoke to business owners in Traverse City who are still a bit anxious about opening up.
To see the last 2 months was very sad.
Just as tourism season was starting to pick up in northern Michigan, businesses were forced to close.
We've missed Easter and we've missed Mother's Day, which are two very, very big events and for everybody, and especially for the restaurants. And to miss another big event like Memorial Weekend, I'm afraid we would have lost more people, more retailers and restaurants.
While Memorial Day weekend will be different, it will not be the same. Restaurants and retail in downtown Traverse City are ready to reopen at 50% capacity.
I've had the whole store cleaned, and we're going to put somebody at each door, and we're going to limit how many people come in. And, you know, I hope we have a line. That's my hope, and I hope that everybody is safe this weekend, and that's the most important thing.
Business owners aren't the only ones who have been waiting for this day. Down the street, the owner of Amical says as soon as news broke about reopening, people started calling to make reservations.
We're excited and a little bit nervous at the same time. It's a lot like opening a brand new restaurant when you think about it.
Dennison says while staff are very excited to welcome people back, the focus is on keeping people safe and healthy.
Our team's going to wear masks, gloves. We do temperature checks on our staff right now every day. We ask them the questions.
As retail and restaurants ease into this new stage, they know things won't be exactly the same, but they're ready.
It will look different because it's going to be different. You know, smaller menus, less staff, spaces between tables and things like that. So we just hope everybody kind of comes along with us as we go down this road.
Many gyms here in northern Wisconsin are preparing to open next week. Some are already open. We'll show you how they're taking some extra precautions to keep people safe and healthy after the break.
Donald Trump said he would put America first, and now he has. The United States leads the world in coronavirus cases. More than 70,000 Americans dead, twice as many deaths as any other country. Over 30 million people have lost their jobs, and it's only getting worse. Downplaying the threat, ignoring the experts, refusing to prepare. Donald Trump is failing America.
Priorities USA Action is responsible for the content of this ad.
Fleet Farm has everything you need to make the most of your Memorial Day weekend. Whether you're grilling up a storm or growing veggies in the garden, Fleet Farm has hot deals on things like a Char-Broil Performance Gas Grill, just $149.99, and 10-inch Patriotic Memorial Hanging Baskets, only $9.99. There's a reason people say, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Hi, I'm Dodger from Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. When I want my forecast for Wittenberg, I go to WJFW.com and check my hometown weather.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
We were always the Lake Tomahawk snowshoe team.
Hey, let's go! It's something totally unique.
It's like, wow, this is something different.
Me, I don't really care who wins. I just want the crowd to have fun.
This sport here is softball, and in order to run these snowshoes, you have to be an athlete.
This week, we're celebrating the California coast.
The clue is what to do in California
and feeling the California love.
What is your all-time favorite show?
Wheel of Fortune.
Weeknights at 6:30 on NBC 12.
New stats from Wisconsin DHS show the region's appreciation for alcohol might be hurting its health, especially the elderly. Data from the Wisconsin DHS breaks down alcohol death by county, showing Northwoods counties have some of the highest numbers of alcohol-related death in the state. And Alcohol Policy Project Coordinator Julia Sherman says those numbers might increase during the pandemic.
We know specifically that people purchased a lot of alcohol.
Well, more information on the data on our website, WJFW.com. Some gyms across north and central Wisconsin are starting to reopen, most preparing to reopen next week, May 26th. And many organizers we talked to say they've been working hard to make sure members feel safe while they're trying to get healthy. Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler explains.
Last one, best one.
Dave Sixel welcomed back members to his fitness studio this week.
5, 4.
But before he could start his business back up, he spent hours prepping the space to meet WEDC guidelines.
What we have is more of a circuit fit where you're 30 minutes in and you're out. We've never had, more than, 10 people in here at one time. We upped our sanitary stations, but that's pretty much about it. It's been pretty easy for us to reopen and feel good about it.
Other gyms implemented the same changes. The YMCA in the Northwoods will reopen its doors on May 26th, and it's taken a team effort to prepare.
We've created a COVID-19 staff playbook.
CEO of the Northwoods YMCA, Ryan Zietlow, designated tasks to various employees to ensure proper disinfecting of the equipment and surrounding spaces at all times, and added members will see a new layout when they return.
We're going to have one-way traffic. When we look at our wellness center in here, there's going to be restrictions and limitations on the number of equipment that we have. Every other piece of cardio equipment will be open.
Those who prefer class workouts, the Y has prepared for that too by using their gymnasium and keeping people 6 feet apart. For fitness spaces like the Y and Sixels, it's necessary to make sure everyone is doing their part to keep themselves and others healthy.
Cool. I like
awesome.
it.
So after our workout's all complete, how are we going to disinfect this for the next person?
Oh, real easy, real easy. We go get our wipes again. You're going to take your wipes. Let's grab 2 of them this time. And out, okay, and again. It's going to be a wax on, wax off, wax on, gotcha. Wax off.
In northern Wisconsin, Rachel Eiler, Newswatch 12.
This month, we're changing Taco Tuesday to Taco Tuesday. Get $2 off our 6-pack and a pound any day of the week. Because these days, every day deserves a win. Taco John's. See you in the drive-thru.
When America needed us to build, we built. Masks, ventilators, shields. When frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're open and ready to serve you. With exciting special offers and deals across the Ford lineup. Stop by a Ford dealership or go online. We've made it safer to shop, easier to buy. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 84 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2019 Ford vehicles.
Here's an anonymous note. Rest in peace to all the famous people we know about who died from drug and alcohol abuse. Who's next? You? A family member? You can stop this kind of death in its tracks. Call the Drug and Alcohol Detox and Treatment Helpline now for help. If you have insurance, we can put you or a loved one in a program to eliminate the drugs and alcohol in 7 to 30 days. Change your life now. Rest in peace. Every singer or movie star who died from drug or alcohol abuse. An overdose or death from alcohol does not have to be in your life today. Learn how to eliminate drugs and alcohol from your life. Call the Drug and Alcohol Detox and Treatment Helpline now for a free chat with an experienced counselor.
Call 866-899-3865. That's 866-899-3865.
Attention homeowners. Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your home worth less than you owe? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to call this number right now. It won't cost you anything to find out if we can help you. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640.
This month, we're changing Taco Tuesday to Taco Tuesday. Get $2 off our 6-pack and a pound any day of the week. Because these days, every day deserves a win. Taco John's. See you in the drive-thru.
Hi, I'm Maria Seefeld with Miracle Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling hearing your favorite news or TV shows, please stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
Alrighty, temperatures are hanging out near 60 right now. We'll have lows probably in the middle 40s or so for most of us by tomorrow morning. As the clouds have gotten on out of here and we're in for clear skies tomorrow, there could be a couple clouds early tomorrow, followed by really sunshine throughout the rest of the day. And then this is what we've all been waiting for. It's here. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, partly cloudy skies to mostly sunny skies with temperatures in the 70s. All outdoor plans are a go. Bust out the lawnmower if you have to. It's going to be a great week.
A lot to look forward to there. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. Have a great night. We'll see you back here again tomorrow.